All right, everyone, we are live. Let me turn my fan off because it's going to make some noise. But how's everyone doing? Let's see when the questions come in. I see there's nobody on the stream right now, but we'll wait as we always do. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday night? It's a Saturday morning for me. All right. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just wait for a few more minutes, and I hope everybody's doing fine. Yeah, do not mind my look. I did not wake. I woke up like this. I can say. All right, so let's see. Hi, 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 everyone. How's everyone doing? Hey, hi, Pratiksha. Hi, Pavan. Hi, Priyanshu. Hi, Suyash. Hi, Kajal, Sanjana. How are you guys doing? And uh, Advait Kelkar, which mic do you use? I use a Snowball. I hope that you can hear me fine. Mic check, mic check. If you can hear me fine, see me fine, make sure to like this live session so that I know. All right, let's move it a little bit down. Or maybe move it a little bit up. All right, I'm still setting things up. Hey Dheeraj, hi Rohit, hi Asha. Just like the video if everything is fine, so that I know, Aditya, Suyash, what's going on? Shreyas, hi. Yash, hi. Hey, hi Vijay, hi Sunny, Karthik, how are you guys? What's going on? 113 people watching. That's awesome. All right. Um, what we are going to do is we are going to start taking in questions in one more minute. I'd say I'm like 2 3 minutes late. I was trying to set the stream up. Whoa, what is this going to about? Is this going? It's going to be about a bunch of questions. We are also. I try to avoid election discussion as much as I can, but it's funny right now because we have been like watching the elections for 4 days now since November 3, so it's November 7th, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Like it's Saturday, it's nothing hasn't come yet. So it's gonna be funny. All right, Ankit, how are you doing, man? We'll see. Biden comes. We'll see if Trump comes. All we want to know is in the long term, I think Biden's gonna be better. Seeing how Trump handled the whole COVID-19 situation. Uh, I want to avoid any political discussion, because it always pisses people off. So yeah, everything's going great. Saturday morning, I'm having some coffee right here, and it's almost over though. But the weather's getting colder now. Where are you guys? So first of all, share with me if you already got an admit. Share which universities you got admits from, or are you still in the application procedure? Share all of that information with me. We are going to keep this live session short. It's gonna end at 10:10, so that's 35 minutes from now. And yeah, share with me what are you guys doing, which universities are going to. Okay, Stephen CEM, awesome. Harsh, Rahul Joshi, ASU, congratulations to all of you guys. I see University of Queensland, Australia, that's awesome. West Virginia Tech, Shami is saying, Sri Kiran is saying John Hopkins, Rahul Joshi, ASU. Somebody saying going to write GRE soon. Somebody saying I'm in 12th. Why don't you reveal your salary, please, Parth? I might reveal my salary soon, but I don't see the point. I don't see of the point of not revealing the salary, and I don't see the point of revealing the salary as well. All right, I see Texas Arlington, Sujit, Atharva is saying Georgia. Is it Georgia Tech, Georgia State? Which university is it? Heidelberg. Huh, Shivam, I've never heard Heidelberg University. Which country is it in? I see Indiana University, University of Florida, Masters in CS, awesome Northeastern, University of Washington, sunny Buffalo. All right, I hope I did not hinder any of your Saturday plans, but let's just start taking in questions. Shoot me some questions, shoot me some interesting questions. In the meantime, what I'm going to discuss is what's going to happen with COVID and what's going to happen with the elections. people are worried about it. I guess like if Biden comes, the industry's gonna boom in some ways because he has that relationship with China, and Trump did not have that kind of relationship, and a lot of industries suffered because of the trade wars with China, and also Trump did not do a great job with COVID-19. So I hope Biden does a great job with that, but still a struggle, and Biden's not going to come in office until January of 21. So we'll wait what kind of destruction Trump can do in the 3 months. Trump has also kind of created all these problems for H1B, for all these problems for international students in terms of, since like I'll tell you how it's a trickle down effect, right? Like if H1B is banned, then companies are companies are hesitant to hire international students because in the long term they cannot keep them in the country. He also has that whole wage thing, which is kind of good and kind of bad, because if you do not know the nitty gritty of it, then companies might not hire you. And I think companies would need to lawyers would need to explain it to their HR and explain it to their recruiters that hey, the wage rule doesn't affect us right away, and you can still hire international students. But we'll see how things turn out. I know tech companies are already taking the Department of Labor to the court. Um, so we'll just see like how things work out. So Praneeth asked, do you have a cold? Okay, I don't have a cold. I'll tell you one thing. I have deviated septum in my nose. I want to get a surgery from a long time, but my can you hear that? My nose is usually blocked, so that's why like when I talk, it might seem like I have cold or anything, but I just have like bad allergies and my nose like I'm not a nose breather because of the same reason. Anyways, all right. Okay, GRE 220. All right, so Muhammad Atta Rahman asks GRE 322, 8 IELTS, 65% EC, 37 backlogs. Can you let me know if I have a chance of MS in computer engineering in USA? All right, you do have some chance, it's not like I'm not going to block you off. Your GRE is pretty good. I see you have 37 backlogs, which is pretty high, but there are a lot of universities. There's over 250 universities which take international students, which are on the top, right? So if you can't make it to the top 100, you might even able to make it to the top, let's say 150, right? And then you can get into the university to work hard and kind of cover up for your 37 backlogs. But since you're from ECE, you'll have to present a strong case that hey, I am from ECE, but I still want to come for computer engineering and want to work hard on it. What to do if I forget to mention high school in DS 160s? Kanika, in this case, I'd rather just call the embassy and ask those guys, like, hey, what do I do right now? I think high school is not a big problem if you forgot to mention that, but the best way is to just call the consulate and check with them that, hey, I missed this. What should I do right now? Should I submit a new DS 160? Should I take my documents for my school? What should be the best steps? In these cases where universities where you missed something on the application or where you missed something on the US visa application, the best resource would be just to reach out to the universities or just to reach out to the consulate and ask them stuff. Why won't you accept request on LinkedIn? So Suraj, I get a lot of requests on LinkedIn, and my one thing with LinkedIn is like if you cannot put in an effort to write a message that hey, this is who I am and I would love to be your connection, I'm not gonna um, accept your request. And this is like some insider information because I've been very consistent with that. Like if I see a message and if somebody is like completely new on LinkedIn, I'll accept that. But if you have never sent a message and you've just sent me a friend request, or if just send me a connection request, I'm not going to accept your request unless I see a title which might be useful in general for me to have a connection. But if you send me a message, then I'm more prone to accept your request rather than if you don't. Okay, the questions are coming in too fast, so give me one second. Can we have a Telegram group for discussion to remain connected? Praneet, I'll think about it. I think we can do that. That's not a problem at all. But it's just that that Telegram group will be offline for a while I'm at work, and then we can pick it up. I actually made a Telegram group after, for some time, but then it took a lot of time out of me. So I'll figure it out if it's Telegram, if it's WhatsApp. I know WhatsApp has its limitations of only 250 people, so maybe Telegram would be a better idea. Okay, Abhimanyu Rathore. I know mid-level Japanese, can it be good extracurricular? Yeah, extracurriculars are only like 3 to 5% of your whole application, so it might not even be such a big deal. So I'm not. I should. You shouldn't focus too much on your extracurriculars. Rather than you should focus on your academics and your research and your GRE score and stuff. Can you tell me about your statement of purpose of TU Delft? Yeah, I can actually. Let me see if I can share my screen and share my statement of purpose. All right, let me see. TU Delft. TU Delft. Okay, so statement of purpose is kind of motivation letter in TU Delft. Let me see if I can share it. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna not. My bad. I'm not gonna share it right now. All right, guys. I'm gonna give you a little bit sneak peek on what I've been working on and why there's a light and what I've been working on. Not uploading videos. What I'm doing is I'm creating a workshop. What do you guys think about it? I'm creating a workshop. I'm planning to launch it pretty quick. That workshop is going to be 5 days workshop. If you're thinking about admissions, if you're thinking about studying in the US, it's going to cover all those topics. It's going to be a 5 days workshop. Day one would be introduction, timeline. um, Second day would be shortlisting universities, my ins and outs. Third day would be statement of purpose, talking about CVs, LORs, and I'll share my statement of purpose. Fourth day would be fourth day would be, let me see what would be fourth day. So fourth day is visa H1B rulings and financing and return on investment, and fifth day would be a live session with me. Tell me if you guys would be interested in something like that. I think it'll be interesting just to like streamline the whole procedure. If somebody's thinking and contemplating that, hey, should I be studying in the US or not, maybe it'll be useful for them. But comment down in the chat and tell me, should I price it out? I want to hear from you guys. Should I keep it free? Even if I price it out, I'm gonna keep it really cheap, like $5 for the 5 day workshop, which is nothing. I think I'm paying like $600 for the software which is going to run that workshop. So tell me, like, does $5 make sense? Should I charge $7, or should I not charge at all? Like, I'm trying to ask, like, I'm trying to get some feedback on it. That would cover post admit as well, but only a small part of it. I'm going to talk about a little bit of pre arrival and then how the life in the US, but not too much. Okay, $5 makes sense. Charge $7. So $5 equates to, for everybody who doesn't know, it equates to 350 rupees. If not 350, $7 would be 500 rupees. 500 rupees for a 5 day workshop makes sense to me. Um, Honestly, like, I'm not making any money out of it. It's a software which runs the whole workshop, which basically is like, that's cost me $600 for the subscription of that software. So that's all the money which I make goes into that subscription. Okay, I see $10 good, $5 great, 500 rupees, 500 rupees. Somebody's saying please don't charge. If he's investing like $500, then I don't think it would be wise to ask him give it for free. Thanks, Satvik. I appreciate your thoughts on it. Make it paid. You should be able to cover your costs. You're going broke. I am kind of growing broke, man. What are your backup options if you don't get H1B? So, Pragan, like, just to let everybody know, I already got H1B. I have an approved H1B right sitting in my drawer right now. Okay. All right. Why don't you turn on super chat messages? Let me see if I can do that. I'm not sure if I can. I'm going to see if I can. Let's see. All right, let's see. How do you turn on super chat? See, I have no idea how to turn on super chat, so I might have to look. Maybe on the next live chat, I'll turn it on and see. Go to settings and okay, $5 is fine. All right, moving to other discussions. All right, Manav asks, I can't get a letter of recommendations from professors as I'm in different state and travelers fucked right now. What should I do? Manav, why don't you just email them, try to call them in their office, try to reach out to them, try to reach out to them on LinkedIn. You don't really have to travel. You can just ask them to mail it. And like a lot of universities, what they do is they'll send a unique link to your professor and they will ask them to um, upload the letter of recommendation. So that's what you should do. All right, guys. I have no idea how to turn on super chat. I'm gonna see if I can do that for this live session or not. But I'm sure I might not be able to do that. Uh, yeah, I might not even able to do it in this one. Anyways, $5 goes. Which headphones? It's the Bose QC. These are also gifts. These are not. These are not. I did not pay. I'm not gonna pay for that expensive headphones. These are like $300. Okay. How to get a research internship in a university. So if you're still in undergrad and if you're looking for research internship, the best way, what I have found, is basically like um, let me see. Okay, I'll have to do a whole thing for opening super chats. I'm not gonna do it right now. So the best way to find research internships is like to reach out to the professors and tell them like, Professor, do you have any connection in the US who I can work with, who I can do a research assistantship with? And that's how I've seen like out of the 30, 50 people I know who have done research or assistantship during their undergrad, that's how they have gone to the US universities, just by connections through their professors, because it's hard to get connected to a professor, write them an email and convince them to have a student fly all the way from India where there are already students who are in the US who needs internship. So it's gonna be tough, but I think the best way is to go through a professor who might have some connections in the US. Hey, Pat, do you still help with SOP? Yeah, Vijay Anand, I can help you with statement of purpose. Statement of purpose is a tricky part, right? Like if you think about statement of purpose, it's like a sandwich. The introduction and the conclusion is the bread on the sandwich and all the veggies and the meat and the cheese. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, depending on what you are, it's like the meat is the main thing. It's a cad mix and your experience. I'll tell you, like, if you're going for a master's program, which is very professional heavy, which like they know that you're going to work afterwards, then it would make sense for you to write your experience first and then write your research projects. But if you're going for a academic focused master's program where you're planning to do a PhD later, then you would want to focus on your research universities more. Hey, I'm not sure, Atharva. I know Atharva. Are you here? Like, I can make you the moderator so that you can, like, some people are trying to spam the group. Maybe you can put them in timeout. Text, like, just comment, Atharva, if you're on the live chat. Okay, Demon, the headphones are QC35s. You can see right here. It's the noise cancellation headphones. They look pretty good. They sound pretty good. Again, these are gift. I'm not gonna spend so much money on headphones. Yeah, Praneeth, pretty much. Okay, let me see. Sri asks, is research publications important for masters in mechanical in the US? Not really. If you're planning to go for a It matters. First of all, it matters to the university, but it doesn't matter to the recruiters. Okay, if you're going into R&D later on, then it matters, but it doesn't matter to the recruiters that much. So think about it, like, if you do not have research experience, it's okay. You can compensate that you have spent much more time in working, and what you want to do is now is like you want to invest more time in academia. So maybe you can do more research in your masters, but it doesn't matter that much. It doesn't matter that much if you're planning to work later on. It matters a lot more if you're planning to do PhD. All right, what is this guy's problem? All right, why did you reject TU-Delft? My only reason to reject TU-Delft is, like, first of all, I'm in construction industry. Construction industry is one of those industries where you need to know the language of the area. Um, to Basically, you need to know the language so that you can talk to people, right? And English, everybody knows English. Spanish people knows English, so it was easy for me to get into the industry here. There, I would have had to learn Dutch. Somebody asked, what chair am I using? A company sent me this chair. It's um, it's from autonomous.ai. It's a pretty good chair. I recently got it. I haven't, like, really broken into it, but yeah, it goes back and goes up and down, just a regular chair. Which unis are the best for affordable in for CS in Asia, like AIT? Kapish, I think for computer science, like, you might want to go to Hong Kong or Singapore. NTU and NUS is really, really good for computer science, and Singapore is also a very is a major English speaking country, so you will be able to find jobs. I have friends who have done electrical engineering and working in CS right now, and they have gotten job pretty easily as well. Hey Parth, I have 50% in graduation. I've done MBA. Can I pursue MS in business analytics? Am I eligible? Yeah, yeah. Roger, I don't see a problem why you wouldn't be. Harsh, can you make a video about CEM course? Harsh, send me an email. I have already made like 5 videos about CEM course. Everybody who's from construction industry here, I made like 5 videos with Manjeet. Those are unlisted videos because I never got a chance to edit them out. But send me an email, and what I'll be able to do is like share those links, and then you can watch those construction videos. They are pretty much the Bible for construction engineering and management. Which precedent will be good for international students? Just for international populations, like, I think Trump is an outlier. Republicans are pretty good for international, like, population as well. I guess Biden would be fine as well. Unnati, for computer science, you can go to any country, and computer science has like some kind of scope there. I think for CS, you might want to go to Singapore, Hong Kong. In terms of Asia, Australia is pretty good as well. I think for CS, Canada is good. No complaints about it. I think US is on the top for CS still. And then in Europe, I would either go to Germany, I would go to, for computer science, I would go to Germany, I would go to Norway, and yeah, I would prefer those two countries over some others. Can you make a video on OPT application procedures? Sure, I can do that. All right, so Nirmal, I cannot say if the COVID-19 pandemic going to impact the number of foreigners selected for PhD in the US. But I know for a fact that a lot of professors have been defunded, so their funding has been taken away, which is not good because that's how they fund the PhD students, right? So I'm not sure how many students will still be able to come in and how many students will be picked in a program. But I know for a fact that there will be less internationals or less even American students who would be able to who would be able to be funded from the professors. Sorry, guys, I have like itch in my yeah, who will be able to fund. So professors don't have money, and that's why it's tough for them to fund students. I, I don't have like as much information as you might ask because see, there's like hundred of different universities. There's hundreds of PhD programs. I cannot say for all of them, but in general, this is true that a lot of people, lot of professors don't have as much funding as they used to have. Thanks, Gautam. Appreciate it, man. Um, okay, let me pick up some questions from the back. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Whom did you took letter of recommendations while you were applying to US universities? So I had two professors who I took my letter of recommendations from. One of the professors was my advisor, academic advisor, and he was teaching me from second year. And one of the professors I met him third year, and I did my thesis with him. I took one other LOR from another professors, but she was not from our university, and she was my transportation engineer professor. But she was pretty good, and she was from the US. She studied from the US, so it was nicer, nicer for me to get LOR from her. Okay, let's see another question. Can you comment on merit-based H1B system? If it is salary-based, mechanical industry engineers earn less, so they won't get H1B. So I think merit-based sort of, first of all, like I think the wage system is good, but it'll be interesting to see wages the how much wages the company would increase for students. I think merit-based how it is in Canada and Australia, where if somebody has 5 years of experience, that adds some points, and if somebody has like certain amount of if they have a master's degree, that adds points. So all of those things are really good for longer term, but because think of it this way, right? Let's say you are applying for your green card right now. There is a wait of like 15 years or so because a lot of people have applied for H1B, a lot of people have applied for green cards, which is not good in long term. But if you go to Canada or Australia where there's a merit based system, it's great because for us we already have a master's degree, we might have like 2 3 years of experience. So in longer term that helps us get a PR faster, rather than what is happening right now. A lot of people who are not even like who are graduates who have come here from TCS and Infosys, which I'm not complaining, they also have put their names in. But if if since we have masters, we might have get gotten points, and then that would in long term that would benefit us rather than benefiting people who are getting green cards from other people from their family. So it's a lot to get into, and I can make a video on it, but it's going to take me time to research about it. But in short, merit based green card system is always better than the regular green card system which US is following right now. Did Biden win? I'm not sure. Let me see election results. Oh dude, no way, Biden did win. No freaking way. Let me share my screen. Let me see if I can. Okay, I don't think I can share my screen here, but yeah, it looks like Biden won. Oh man, no way. Yeah, let's see where he won. Oh, he won like crazy 284. That's more than show all states. Let's see. So, okay, he won in Arizona. He won in Arizona. That's pretty good. Uh no, How did Biden win? So on Google, election results are like somewhat different. Let me see. Okay, 273. Biden won. Oh, he won in Michigan. He won in Pennsylvania. He won in Wisconsin as well. And what is this? Philadelphia? No, he won in Pennsylvania. All right, guys. Pennsylvania took it off. I know Georgia and Pennsylvania, like Trump was winning in those, but now since Biden has won, like it doesn't really matter. Congratulations. Trump is out of the game. All right. Berlin's like sleeping somewhere or maybe outside. I don't know. But yeah, congrats guys. Biden won. This is going to be good in general for long term for international students as well. It's going to be a little better because as soon as Trump came in 2017, I know there's going to be there had like it was a big problem. International students were not getting hired. So when Democratic is back, it's going to help us. Help us. It's going to be good for us. All right. Interesting. I'm gonna call my roommate and see. It was this election was something, dude. Like Georgia turned out. Georgia was like Donald Trump was winning, and then Biden started winning altogether. So U.S. election system is a bit different. It's electoral college system. You don't. It doesn't matter if you get more votes. You have to win more seats. You have to win more electoral votes, and that's why. So if you'll see, that's the funny thing. If you'll see like the U.S. map, all of the big cities are voting for Biden, which is the Democratic Party, and all of the um, small cities like middle of the like all of the villages and small cities are voting for Republican, that is the Trump. And it just yeah, it's a weird mismatch if you'd ask me, but it was fun to watch these elections. All right, let's 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna refresh and see what news has come through. This is a big. Looks like Biden won 284. All right, I'm gonna see Trump's Twitter handle. I know because he's a crazy man. Trump's Twitter. He's gonna be like, I'm sending all these lawyers to Michigan and other states, to save me. Donald Trump, real Donald Trump. I won this election by a lot. 58 minutes. What? Anyways, he lost him, man. That guy is a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He says what he's thinking, but he's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see what Kamala Harris is saying. This race isn't over until every single ballot is counted. Biden 12 hours ago. Numbers tell us clear and convincing story. We are going to win this race. Yeah, and it was so weird. Like he came to Arizona, he came to Prescott, he came to Tucson, and he was not wearing a mask, and there were like thousands and thousands of people just like without mask, and it was like insane. What are you guys doing here? Okay, all right. Getting back to the live session here. Any web series suggestions, Silver Play? I've been watching The Haunting of Hill House, the Bly Manor one. Most of the time, okay. Can you talk about income tax for F1 OPT people? Next time, I'm going to do my live session through Zoom because here I cannot share my screen. But you can go to smartasset.com, and what Smart Asset does is it will give you. Let me see. Asset tax calculator. Search for tax calculator, and in that tax calculator, search for like states, and then you can calculate your tax. If you're a F1 student, remove FICA taxes because you don't have to pay that. If you're an H1B, you have to pay like extra 7% or 6% taxes. That is for let me check what the full form is. FICA is Federal Insurance Contribution Act tax. So I guess it's like for Medicare, for people on welfare, we are basically paying for those people. Can you monetize your YouTube videos now? I still cannot. I don't H1B as well. I cannot. You're a nice man. Thanks, Hemant. Appreciate it, man. Uh, Happy Diwali to you guys too. Is with GRE waived off, what will admissions committee focus on? Okay, this was a very interesting question. I got like a couple of days back as well. I think what admissions committee will focus on now will be first your GPA, second will be your college would be another quantifying filtering criteria. Then your statement of purpose would be a big one. I Let me open up my presentation real quick, which I gave in the meetups. So I give a I did like a bunch of presentations in India while I was there, and I have this square with like all these. So there's like all these factors, right? Extracurriculars, work experience, letter of recommendations, college projects, research, GRE academics, TOEFL, community experience. So all of these things matter. Now, if you take out GRE, there's still like academics, research projects, college projects, GPA, letter of recommendations, which matters. So think about it, matlab, GRE is just one factor. And I think I've said this before. I've said it. I'll say it again. That GRE is just a filtering criteria. Ajay says, "Hey, Part, try Twitch for live rather than Zoom. It will be better suited to your format. Also, thank you for what you do. Appreciate it, man. I am going to start doing like OBS Studio. I have played with it before, but I'm gonna try doing that again. I don't like it honestly. I like I can just jump on to the live session right away. But I'll try it out for next time. Yeah, I saw Biden won. Pretty good. How different is Indiana from Arizona in terms of friendliness, international integrity? So I live in a big city now, and also I'm working right full time. So it's a lot different because I'm meeting like all these people every day, and yeah, they're friendly. Everybody's friendly. A lot of good food here. A lot less cold. The weather is getting better now. It's going to get a little cold, but not as cold as Chicago. I like Phoenix, not in summers, but yeah, I like Phoenix. I'm not gonna say no. Arizona is great in winters. It's the most beautiful part of the country during winters. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna switch off in 2 minutes. 40 minutes is pretty long for me. I'm not a streamer as a lot of like these Ninja and Pokemon and all of these streamers, right? So I'm gonna end in 40 minutes, and then we are going to do another live session pretty soon. What I'm going to do is like play some songs so that you can hear that. Let's say Spotify instrumental study. Oh no, actually not. I'm gonna do chill beats. All right, gonna end this live session pretty quick. These are the Bose QC35s. Sorry, the music's too loud. These are the Bose QC35s, the second version of it, not the latest one. They're really good. I like them. The best thing is that they're really comfortable, so you can wear them for hours and hours without getting any pain. I've tried the Sony XM. Like these are gifts. I'm not gonna spend $300 on headphones. I spent like $150 on these AirPods. They help me during my work, so these are a perfect investment, but not these are expensive headphones. I'm not gonna spend that much money on them. Thanks, Deepak. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Do your stuff. Keep on it. Life's like always keep learning. I think one of the things which I learned in a recent live session from someone was that always keep learning. Even if you are, I think the great thing about putting content out through YouTube, through LinkedIn, or even a blog is that you're always learning for that blog or for that YouTube content. So that's the more important thing. So always learn, keep reading, keep learning through like online resources, podcast, videos. Just keep learning, like, because it's you're never too old for that, and it's always good to have like knowledge about stuff. If you found something, for example, I did not know what electoral vote system is, so I learned about it. It's great to have a conversation about it. You cannot have conversations about TV shows, but you can have conversations about a book you read, or you can have a conversation about a politic topic you can pick. So just having knowledge about those things are great. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. Enjoy the music, and have a great Saturday evening. Have a great Sunday as well. And I'll see you next week again on this live session. Take care, stay safe, and just enjoy. All right, just enjoy the music. Hey, quick question, everyone. Do you want like I forgot to ask this question. I was thinking like creating like work with me or study with me kind of content. Do you think like that would be something you guys would be interested in? Just sit for another 2 hours and do like a study session, or like just play some music on the back and then just get some work done all together. Think about it. Tell me. Say yes, yes, yes. I think that might be really interesting because I have a lot of work like outside of work as well. So I always love to jump on a call with someone and get things done. All right, I see all positive, so we will do that. Hey, a lot of people. That's great. All right, guys, stay safe. Take care.